Mother Nature, I got down. I don't know what to do with that. I can't make heads or tails out of all that stuff. All right. Radio station from Motormouth Mall stepping. And I gotta wait for something to clean up my radio.
Hey, I'm trying to get in your radio, bigger.
Making it up in my radio now. You making it up in my radio now there, Break? Go ahead. What's going on? What's cooking around the Eastern Seaboard to Break? Thought I heard Real Black Man roll up in there, but I think it might have been somebody else. Terrible thing. All right, let me get my knees up in the breeze and see who else is going to clean up my receive. I need a cleanup on aisle 6. I need a cleanup on aisle 6. I got down, Break. Hey, Double Nickel, I got you up in there. Hey, Mr. Double Nickel, I hear you, I do. Motormouth Mall waving. What's going on to Break?
Coastal? Nothing, man. Just trying to get some work done on this workbench. Hey, Motormouth Mall, trying to get some work done, man. What's poppin', homeboy? Hello, Mr. Motormouth Mall. You got a copy. Break.
Yeah, 10-4. I was going to go to the hardware store and get some materials for a job over here I'm doing. And, yeah, I just figure I'd bump this thing down one time or two and see if I can make a bit of noise over there on your stack of bricks. Oh, to Double Nickel. I'm over to Motormouth Mall working the ball peen hammer. One fat watt at a time as I roll this thing up in your stack of bricks.
Okay, look, man. You sounding real good, man. I ain't gonna hold you up because I got some work I gotta do myself, too. Motormouth Mall, take care. Mr. Double Nickel said bye.
410. Bye. Take care. 7-3. Mr. Double Nickel, you got work to do on that end? Appreciate you bumping it down. Take a moment out of your day to spike the Michael on the west side. Radio station. Motormouth Mall stepping. One fat watt at a time.
Bye. I see you. Good day.
Good day.
Motormouth Mall, you plug it in, okay? Uptown Water, Deputy Sanchez, is that you? Motormouth Mall.
I did hear somebody calling Motormouth Mall, but I didn't get the 28. It got rough and tough out there. Got a few different stations jockeying for position in my receiver. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, where they can sit in their jockey shorts and stickers. I'm up there, you know what? Morning there at Motormouth Mall, number 15 man waving a hand.
Number 15 man up there, you could roll up in here real loud. Hey, number 15 man, what's going on over there while you rolling up in there real loud like? Motormouth Mall, looking your way one time. Hey, number 15 man, if you need a little bit more audio, I'll give you a little bit more audio right there. Number 15 man, Motormouth Mall, cruising, they got down.
Yeah, 410, well, I appreciate it. Got a little rough in the beginning. I don't know if they got off the key or what happened, man, but you sounded good, looking good, man. Just trying to chill on this Sunday morning, man.
Yeah, careful, you chilling on a Sunday morning. Looking real good out here on my stack of bricks. This has got to be about afternoon around your neck of the woods. It's about 9:15 over here, so it's got to be 12:15 over there. Your morning is over and done with. Mine has just begun. Hello to you one more time. Hey, number 15 man, Motormouth Mall, cruising this ball peen hammer. One fat watt at a time. Your West Coast beast. Got down.
Yeah, 410, 12:15. I had the, pretty happy
Somebody was easing in your business. I don't know if they was trying to talk to me or not. They had you kind of tangled up and tongue-tied a little bit there. Hey, Motormouth Mall, did you hear what did you on this Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning around your way? Number 15's on the mill.
Yeah, 10-4, you said somebody out there might have been mixing it up a little bit there with me. Hey, number 15, man, you said somebody out there might have been mixing it up a little bit there with me, so I figure I'd just step through here one time and see if I can't get up in your radio just a little bit more, a little bit better, somehow, some way, shape, or form. Ain't no doubt about that. Number 15, man, Motormouth Mall, working this ball-peen hammer from time to time. Hey, number 15, man, if you've got any kind of a sloppy copy, I'm going to try to ease up in there just one more time in the world of sound. Your West Coast, undermodulated beast, got down.
Yeah, 410, all you started to finish that time, man. I don't know if anybody keyed or not, but if they did, I couldn't pull them out, man. I finally got me a new cordless mic battery. Luckily, it's a Uniden product, so they got the damn batteries in stock over there at Walmart, man. So I already killed that one this morning, but that's just because I ain't charged it yet. But yeah, now I got me 3 batteries, man. The other day I got caught with a couple dead batteries. I keyed up for about 2 minutes and they both died. So I had to make a move and at least get me another battery, man, so I could talk here and there. Hey, Motormouth Mall, breaker.
Yeah, 10-4 on getting a battery. Now you got 3 of them to use. And that'll keep you on the air for a bit. You don't ever want to be caught dead with, caught with dead batteries. Hey, number 15, man, you do not want to be caught dead with doggone dead caught with the dead batteries. I'll tell you what, you got that thing walking and talking. Ain't no doubt about that. Doing a good job. Keep on doing what you're doing from the basement. Motormouth Mall, working this ball-peen mall, looking your way, one fat watt at a time. Your West Coast, undermodulated beast, dropping all this audio up there on the east side in the wonderful world of sound. Your West Coast beast got down. If you need a bit more audio, I'm playing games over here. I just nudged it up a little bit more. Hey, number 15, man, I just nudged the audio up a little bit more if you needed a little bit more to break.
Flo came in there, waved a hand, man. I had to wait on you. I think he'd been there and gone a couple times. He might have got his mind off of me, started talking to somebody else. Hey, Motormouth Mall, number 15 with that Nichols, reading them.
10-4, number 15. With Tut 12, I said hello. Tut 12, I did say hello and howdy doody out there on this neck of the woods. Hello, number 15, man, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down right there, breaker, I'm looking east.
300 sounded good, looking good, man. I don't know if he heard the 5 or not. I thought he was saying that something about 12 saying hello. But yeah, 300, you did wave that hand at Motormouth Mall, but you got him kind of covered up in my radio right about now. You're out front. Morning or afternoon over here. Hey, 300 out west, number 15. Look at out west. It's reading.
Oh, that was 300. I thought you said 12. I'm sorry, 300. I didn't hear you well enough to know if you said 12 or 300. I thought you said 12, but you said 300. Tell 300 I said hello right back. Hey, number 15, man, 434. Tell 300 Motormouth Mall said hello right back around Victorville, California. I got down breaker.
Let's go. Yeah, you got it that time, man. I was talking about 300. I don't even know if 12's still out there now, man, but I did keep that nickel alive. I had to do it twice, but maybe somebody got their hands on my throat or something, man. I'm only halfway up on the power level. I could walk in the basement and turn the Mother Nature dial up, but right about now I'm just chilling upstairs, man, with this cordless mic. Take care, 300. Take care, Motormouth Mall, number 15. Get that Nichols back up.
Okay, no, you don't need to do nothing. That was just Mother Nature fading a little bit. She dipped and dabbed a little bit at the tail end, and I just got off the key, and I didn't hear it all 100%. But no, you don't have to do nothing. Everything is good over there. Hey, you got that mall down. You don't need to turn the Mother Nature dial up at all. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down.
Now around Cali. All right, man, take care, take it easy. I'm going to pull this thing on back, at least for a second there, see what's going on around the bend. Take care, Motormouth Mall. I don't know if you keyed that time or not. Number 15's back up.
I keyed, you just can't hear me. I'm being incognito. Hey, number 15, man, I'm being incognito. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. Hey, number 15, man, I'm looking down toward Mexico or something. I'm too lazy to turn the antenna. Hey, number 15, man, take care. 7-3s. I'll see ya.
Man, doing your thing, man. I didn't hear nothing. Who was out there? I didn't hear. I heard you. I didn't hear all of that.
I guess I got to get to the hardware store. I forgot where the antenna was looking. So I'm going to get out of here and say 73s for now. Motormouth Mall cruising. I'll be back later.
Hey, Mo.
Later there, 300.
So right back at you, the station called Motormouth Mall. Was that Snoop Dogg?
300, number 15 said, I see.
Don't get back on Squeaker. Peter Pan, Washington, D.C. Pulling back. Lithium battery. Hey, Motormouth Mall, funky station on the walkie-talkie with a live volt lithium battery with no coax. How about your day, man?
Hey, funky station, would you get that big old thing working? You get that 9-volt battery and no coax. No, lithium battery. You got lithium battery and no coax. It's working for you. Hey, I guarantee tell you, you got that mall down. You know, that just made me think of something. It made me think of, imagine somebody building a mobile amplifier and having the amplifier mounted to the doggone roof, the ceiling, and then have the feed through the output tuning of the amplifier go directly to the antenna with no coax. I just had a vision. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall, step and break.
Oh, he station, New Jersey, Dave done already did it. Dave made it already did it. He did it for me. Hey, Motormouth Mall, funky station, walkie-talkie with no coax. Dave did it for me. Dave May did it for me. Dave May did it for me. Hey, Motormouth Mall, funky station.
Oh, 10-4, a funky station. You said Dave May did it for you. Dave did it for you right there. He already did that. Okay, I heard what you said, and I thought, man, that sounds kind of trippy. And I thought about it. I thought, well, what if somebody did that? But that's what you got right there. No coax. You're going straight from that box. You're going straight from that box right to that antenna. That's where it's supposed to be. That's the best way to do it right there. Now you don't have any matching network. You tune it right to the antenna, and you're good to go. Holy smokes, that's awesome, man. Very cool. I don't see why that wouldn't work real good. That's a great idea. Get rid of the coax losses. Get rid of the tuning mishaps. Dial it in just like that. I love it. Hey, funky station, you got that mall down. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got up. Over 10-4-10, yeah, I tell you what, you're welcome, and I appreciate you being up in my radio like that. I appreciate you being up in my radio looking real good. Hey, funky station, Motormouth Mall waving. This is the first hookup I believe we've had on the radio, and you got in there in fine style. You're doing it in fine style. Keep on doing what you're doing. You got that Dave Main working for you. That's for doggone real. Hello to you, funky station, Motormouth Mall, trying to ease up in there across this great big nation. Breaker.
One thing I know, you not worried about nothing, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall in California, Super Bowl, funky station, New Jersey. You ain't worried about nothing. Guess what? I'm not worried about. Smaller stations out.
10-4 the funky station. Well, you work at that Dave Made walkie-talkie station, and you drop in that great big hammer, and I ain't worried about a doggone thing, and I know for sure you ain't worried about nothing. Hey, funky station, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You drop in that hammer out there in the world of South from New Jersey. Oh, to your funky station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast under-modulated beast. Got down, breaker.
Remind him he's always got to worry about a bigger Dave Made station. Hey, Motormouth Mall, remind Funky Station, you always got to worry about a bigger Dave Made station. Motormouth Mall, 15s, back out.
before there. I heard 148 up around New York, too. And a number 15 man used to tell Funky Station he only has to worry about a bigger Dave Made station. hey, Funky Station, you got to watch out for the bigger Dave Made station. Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing I got down, breaker.
Hey, Motormouth, appreciate you keeping that nigga alive. I want to get out of Funky's way. Take care, Motormouth Mall. I'm back in these weeds.
Lights out. Motormouth Mall, good morning. Lights out, checking out.
Good morning, Tom. Lights out. Good morning, Tom. Number 15, man. You're welcome. Hey, lights out. Good to hear you up in there. You got that mall down, too. Holy smokes. Hey, lights out. Motormouth Mall waving.
With all these big boys, somebody going to have to worry about lights out. Hey, Motormouth Mall, with all these big boys out here, somebody going to have to worry about lights out.
Slapping.
Hey, lights out. Number 15 keyed up there. I think he's still slapping something, but I tell you what, you say with all the big boys out there, they got to worry about the lights going out. Hey, lights out. You say with all the big boys out there, they got to worry about the lights going out. Hello to you, number 15 man. Hello, lights out. Motormouth Mall, cruising. I got down break.
My job is to come out here and give these boys some kind of wedgies, man. Make them walk funny. Hey, Motormouth Mall, my job is to...
I just got better.
You said, hey, lights out. You see, your job is to get out there and give these boys wedgies. And number 15 man came up in there. You guys are back to back. You wall to wall, treetop tall over here. You neck to neck over here. I'm gonna see what happens this next time around. On the count of 3, do it. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, you had him tied up there. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Yeah, Dynamite White tied up right there, man. I guess I ain't gonna wave hand to Dynamite White either. I'm just gonna hold his radio. Motormouth Mall, number 15. Got down and go.
Hey, number 15, you say I was tying it up over there with Dynamite White, and you're going to hold this radio hostage while you talk to me. Hello to you one more time, number 15, man. Motormouth Mall working a ball peen hammer from time to time. I got down, breaker.
Dynamite White, I think.
You said to tell number 15 man what you said. You say you play sometimes, but you ain't playing now. Hey, lights out. You said to tell number 15 man you play sometimes, but you ain't playing now. Hey, number 15 man, lights out, number 15 man, Motormouth Mall, cruising.
Tricks for kids.
Take care there, Dynamite White. Take care, Dynamite White. I heard somebody else when you got up off it, man, but I ain't got the conditions. They just say you got the watts out there like you and Motormouth Mall right about now. Afternoon time around my way, morning time out there. Dynamite White, Motormouth Mall, number 15's reading them out.
Number 15, tell Dynamite White that I did say good morning time over there around this neck of the woods. I hope everything is all well and swell down south. Take care, number 15, man. Motormouth Mall, working this Mother Nature maker. Got down, breaker.
We're telling you, waving a hand at Dynamite White. You said, hope everything is going well and swell around his house, man. Definitely keep that nickel alive. You're on top that time, man. I think he's still out there talking to me. Hey, Motormouth Mall, hey, Dynamite White, number 15 with that nickels, reading them out.
If he's not, that's okay. And if it is, that's okay, too. Ain't no doubt about that. I hope he's talking, because I want to be doing some squawking. Hello, to you one more time, tell Dynamite White. I appreciate him being out there on the band. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a Scotia bit. Hello, number 15, man, Motormouth Mall, cruising. They got down, breaker.
Yeah, 410, no doubt about it. You said you appreciate him being out there on the band. Well, if he wasn't out there on the band, we'd both be wrestling by ourselves, right, man? You can't wrestle yourselves. You can talk to yourself, but you can't wrestle with yourself. Hey, Motormouth Mall, 15, keeping some nickels alive. Back out.
Now, I was always wondering why when I play myself a game of chess, I always win. Hey, I was always wondering how that works. Why is whenever I play myself a game of chess, I always win their break, but when I play somebody else, I lose.
Yeah, 410 on that. Maybe you should do it one eye closed and one hand or something and try to do it faster. Maybe you might introduce to yourself. Maybe you might win by yourself. Who the hell knows, but I'm not much of a chess guy there, man. I know of the game, but I sure as hell don't know how to play the game. I just know how to play checkers, man. I just check these guys out of the northeast corner, Motormouth Mall there, Brega.
And well, you're checking them against the boards. Hey, number 50 man, you're checking them. You know how they check you against the boards in hockey. You're checking them against the boards. A big old cross-check, ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall, cruising. Hey, number 15, man. Your West Coast beast got down, break.
I try to put them in the stands on their ass through the glass. Hey, Motormouth Mall.
Yeah, Forte, you say you try to put them through the stands, under ass, through the glass. You put them on the stands, through the stands, in the stands, under ass, through the glass. That's what you said. I got that all twisted up the break.
It's all good, man. They get the point. They get the point, man. The point is they ain't talking, man. They're sitting in the stands watching. The point is they ain't talking. They're going to sit in the stands watching or sit there watch their CB like a TV, man. That's what I try to do up here. That's what I'm out here for. That's what I built this thing for. I didn't build it the whole QSOs. Well, I built it the whole QSOs, but I built it the crackheads too, there, Break.
Yeah, 410, dude. Well, I tell you what, you cracking heads, you holding QSOs, you dropping a hammer in a mean, bad world of sound, and you're doing it in fine style all the way around my neck of the woods. I guarantee you got that mall down in number 15, man. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast Thunder Modulator beast dropping a hammer. I'm going to turn something off real fast here. I'm playing around with some audio. Test, 1, 2, that's off. And then test, 1, 2, that's on. I'll leave it on for a little bit. Motormouth Mall, stepping, they got down.
Either way, it sounds 10-8 straight, man. Either way, it sounds 10-8 straight. I ain't got no fancy receiver over here. I'm just listening to it on a damn little tiny speaker, man. You might as well call it a tweeter in a mid-range. I'm just listening on a little tiny speaker. You might as well call it a tweeter in a mid-range. Some surround speakers or something. Probably from one of the stereos or something I had before, man. But, you know, I'm standing here looking at my CB like a TV, talking to watching these meters move, man. But every now and again, I'm just listening out of this microphone. At least now I got a little bit of sound coming out of this thing, because the microphone ain't got the best of sound, but the speaker down here, it's okay. But like I said, it sure ain't no SDR receiver there, Break.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't need an SDR receiver. You just got to lay that hammer down and get into my SDR receiver, and you're making it into my SDR receiver real good. I believe I have a water key to show what you're doing over here, too. Check it out one time.
Tweeter in the mid-range, some surround speakers or something, probably from one of the stereos or something I had before, man. But, you know, I'm standing here looking at my CB like a TV, talking to watching these meters move, man. But every now and again, I'm just listening out of this microphone. At least now I got a little bit of sound coming out of this thing, because the microphone ain't got the best of sound, but the speaker down here, it's okay. But like I said, it sure ain't no SDR receiver there, Break.
And that's you all the way up in there, wall to wall, treetop tall. A number 15 man, Motormouth Mall, cruising, break up.
Yeah, 410 sounds good enough for me for a couple $100, man. Hey, Motormouth, it sounds good enough for me for a couple $100, no doubt about it. This is my #1 radio. It's actually set up to key another box I got, man. I had another one in line before, but that one had a little less audio than this one. I had blown this one up once. I blew the final in it a couple times, but this one's got some special stuff done to it to key another setup I got, man. But this one's got better audio than the other one. One day maybe I'll take it over to Dave, have him turn it up, do something with the other one. I got two spares. The one's brand new in the box, and the other one's hooked up to my #2 station with no antenna on it. All I got to do is run the coax. I still got 2 stations, but I only run this #1. Ain't no sense in running that #2 station, man. Little tiny antenna, 25 foot off the ground on some 213. Why run that when I got this 1.25 going into 600 feeding this big flat side there, Break?
10-4. No, I think that's a better combination. You just stay right where you are like it is. You don't need the #2 station. Ain't no doubt about that. It's a good backup station, but you don't need that for the, you got it going on right now. You smoking. Ain't no doubt about that. 434, take care. Good to hear you up in there. Always a pleasure with the double measure. Your West Coast beast dropping his hammer from time to time in the world of sound. It got all the way down into 7-element Mother Nature Maker got down.
Yeah, well, that 7-element Mother Nature Maker's doing its thing. Yeah, the other antenna's about a third the length of this one, so you know where that goes. The other antenna's about a third the length of this one, and the other box probably does about a third the watt. So you ought to know the difference in the dBs and your CBs just from hearing what I'm telling you right there, man. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I know you know what you're talking about there, Brega.
Oh, Oh, yeah, 10-4, and I know exactly what you're talking about, too. Ain't no doubt about that. Yep, boom length, dBs, all up in the receive. And it's all about dBs. It's all about dBirds and dBs. dBird, watts, and decibels. Solo 2 one more time. Number 15, man, Motormouth Mall, cruising.
Yeah, 410. One of these days I might put a peak meter in my other. I got two dual bird meters over here. You know, them dual setups in the gold anodized boxes. The one's got a peak in it for the output, but the other one on the driver, I don't got a peak on that one. So, you know, you really don't need it. You really don't need it, man. The other one's just MOSFETs. The other thing's a tube. So, you know, you got to tune that damn tube. That's the only reason. Well, I'd still have a peak one on that, but one of these days I'll put one on peak. You got one of the ones with the multiplier in it. I don't got the bird one. I got one of them eBay ones with the multiplier in it there, Brega.
Yeah, that's what I got too. I have the bird meter section. You know, I got the 1 5/8" line section, and I got the H12 slugs, and then I got the 25K H12 slug and the little 500 watt H12 slug, and then I got the rack mount panel meters, the big 30 microamp, but the big meters on the panel mount, big square meters. I got them up there, and then I put one of those aftermarket peak kits on it. So for tuning purposes only, I use the peak kit. But once I get it all tuned up, I turn it off. I don't use the peak kit. I don't look at it or watch it. I just watch this thing key up at 3K and let it do its thing. Then break.
Yeah, 410 with that 3K is doing its thing. Yeah, this thing's got 1 5/8" coming out the box, but it's only got what the hell's it got on it? It's got it's 7/16 DIN with an adapter coming off that 1 5/8" line section there. I don't got the 1 5/8" bird line section though. Oh, I got one, but I don't got the 100 UA meters or the slugs to run it. I'm on the 30 ones, the 43 set up there, Brega.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah. Well, as long as you use if you got an 1 5/8", you just use H12 slugs. You got to use the H12 slugs. Then they work real good. But if you got the 43 slugs and all that, you got it on the other. That's all good too. Ain't no doubt about that. On one or the other, you got that thing walking and talking. I haven't ever I've got some 100 micrometers over here, the big round ones. I got a couple of those, but I haven't put them in line. They're just sitting here on the shelf, and one day I'll use them for something. I don't know, but I got the 30 micrometers and 30 micrometers with the H12 slugs and the 1 5/8" section. Works really, really good. Perfect, exactly what Bird recommends and sells. So that's what I got. LQ one more time, 434, Motormouth Mall cruising. The only problem with the 25K slug, they'll move very much. I ain't got enough fire in the wire to make it work. But there's a plan in the future for doing something to rectify that situation to break me.
Yeah, 410. Yeah, I haven't made any more moves. The slug I got in there is the slug I got in there. One day maybe I'll get a bigger slug and a bigger transformer, this and that, and maybe I'll try to get around the house and hook that up. I don't know. I thought about going 3-phase, but then every time I do it, I'd have to run the generator, this and that, and I don't want to have to turn the generator on every time I fire this thing down. That's just, I'm already cordless, this and that, or other than walking down the basement to hit the big box, and then I'd have to go turn the generator on and deal with all that, man. Shit. I ain't got the neighborhood for that, man. I got houses, the neighbor to the right where my antenna's kind of put, he's about 130 foot away, but he's probably 60 foot from the antenna. That's the one I get into their stuff every now and again, so I ain't trying to cause too much trouble. Maybe if I get some land like you, stuff. But as for now, I don't know. Maybe I might upgrade the transformer in the future. I might stay single phase. I might go 3-phase, but who knows? We'll see what happens. All I know is it's working right now. Just same thing with that rotor with no indicator. It's working. Been up there 2 years. It's still working. When it breaks, I'll put up that damn tail twister and have me an indicator. But shit, I ain't feeling that motivated. I ain't doing no major modifications. So it is what it is, there, Brega.
I'll be your indicator. I'll tell you where it's looking right now. Let me give you a guess where you're looking right now. 434. I'll give you a little bit of an indication of where you're looking across this great big nation right now. All you got to do is look at your Richter scale and see what's going on. Hey, 434, Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing, one fat watt at a time. And yeah, three phases, all, it's overrated. It's nice for, efficiency. It's nice for smooth power. It's nice for smaller filter capacitors. But you don't necessarily, you don't get any more power for three phase than you do out of single phase. A kVA is a kVA, a kilowatt is a kilowatt, a watt is a watt, volt is a volt, an amp's an amp. But it's nice to have that smooth, a lack of ripple and less requirement for a big capacitor and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, yeah, I've got some upgrades in the works, but and it will include three phase, but not for the sake of power, per se, Anyway, hey, number 15, man, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast, got down right there, breaker, your broadcast station on the west side, looking around the east side, got down.
Yeah, 410. My one big downfall, well, I ain't got a big enough supply in this box anyway, big enough transformer, so, but I only got a 25 pole transformer that I'm sharing with a neighbor anyway, so, is what it is. The funny thing is, supposedly if I was running three-phase, my incoming power line might buzz. When I key this thing up, man, you can hear the buzz coming off the side of the house. It's like you're out there by some high power line sitting out there in the rain. Listen to that buzz every time I key up. The feed line on the side of the house buzzes their break.
10-4, that's too funny. Yeah, Roger on that. Well, that's okay. That's an indicator, as you got something there you can listen to and use as a monitor source to break.
Yeah, 410. The only thing is on a Sunday morning, if I key it up, it's right next to the old lady's head in bed. So usually early in the morning, I stay on the driver, just sit back and wait for her to get up. Either that, or I start keying it down. It is what it is, and it wakes her up there, break.
10-4 on that. Joe, well, one thing for sure, you got that mall down out there. Enjoy your radio when you can, how you can, and do what you do in the world of sound, because you got it going on. Hey, number 15, man, 434, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping this small ball peen mall. Where'd the rest of California go to break?
I was just wondering the same thing. Where'd the northeast corner go, man? I had a couple people out there trying to scratch my back and scratch my ass, but most of the guys up here are only one-hit wonders. Most of the guys up here are only one-hit wonders, and they call themselves, top heavy hitters. The one guy was out here, he was number 3 or 4 on that big hammer contest, man. And shit, I was 15, man. Shame on the mess. But it is what it is, man. I just come out here, keep that hammer down. You and me know what's really going on. They may live in a fantasy world where they're 3, 4, 5. We got our number 1 guy up here is a mobile. That's kind of crazy. But it is what it is, man. I just keep that hammer on them. Ever since that contest, I've been putting that hammer on a little extra, man. A little extra. I just stay out there and put it down, man. Put them into the ground, make them beg to get up there, break.
10-4 on that, Roger. Well, that's, you often wonder where they go, but, most of that's by Mother Nature, if you ask them. But you and I know what's going on. You got the gate, well, I don't know about you got a gate rolling, but you got your receiver turned on, and I got mine turned on, and I got my receiver hooked up to a water gate playing live over here, and I think the water gate's, what they say? The water gates don't lie. Hello to you, Mr. 806 and the Bighorn. Rick, I see you up in there. Good morning to you. And Popcorn, 913 up there, and James, I see you. Motormouth Mall waving up around YouTube land, and everybody out there across the way at 806. You say you can barely hear me a little bit in and out from time to time. I'm trying to hold this thing up in there, the world of sound, see if I can make a little bit of noise every now and again. Hello, number 15, man, in New Jersey, you got that mall down there. You got my meter laid down in the corner, and you got the solo station in my radio right here, right now. So I don't know where they all went. No idea, couldn't tell you, but I can tell you what I hear, and that's you right there, Break.
Everybody wanted to church to pray for their stations, man. They went to this church to pray for some more watts, but right about now you're up about the 30 mark, man. You've been back to about 5. She's been dipping and dabbing, man, but you've been holding strong, man. Like I said, everybody must have gone to church or going out to Sunday morning breakfast or brunch or something. All the guys in the northeast corner went out to brunch. Everybody out your way must have gone to Sunday morning early masses or going to church there, Break.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. They're praying for some more watts. They're praying for some more watts, or they went to mass or church or breakfast or something like that. One thing they know, that for sure they couldn't key their radios because I guess they got no Mother Nature or something. I don't know. I couldn't begin to believe or make excuses as to what they're doing, but I'm waiting for them to key up. It's just a matter of time. Hey, number 15, man. You know what they say? A blind squirrel gets a nut to break.
Yeah, just like the sun shines on a dog's ass every now and again, man. Yeah, you got it up to the 30 dB mark that time. Like I said, she's been moving around back and forth, but right about now, for the last 10, 15 minutes, you ain't even had no competition, just like I ain't had no competition. It's nice to get out here and sit here and have a QSO, man, without me having to run the Mother Nature dial up, man. Every now and again, I got to run the Mother Nature dial up, because usually I'm talking on somebody else's Mother Nature. Like that guy that was out there earlier, man, I was probably talking on his Mother Nature if he was talking with me. He could be back looking at the CB like a TV right now, man. Maybe he figured he better go play the piano or something like that, because right about now, if I got Mother Nature, that's about all he could do besides go watch some afternoon shows there, Break.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't mind, I'm going to put a target on your back one time. Number 15, man, I'm going to put a target on your back. Watch this.
Dog's ass every now and again, man. Yeah, you got it up to the 30 dB mark that time. Like I said, she's been moving around back and forth, but right about now, for the last 10, 15 minutes, you ain't even had no competition, just like I ain't had no competition. It's nice to get out here and sit here and have a QSO, man, without me having to run the Mother Nature dial up, man. Every now and again, I got to run the Mother Nature dial up, because usually I'm talking on somebody else's Mother Nature. Like that guy that was out there earlier, man, I was probably talking on his Mother Nature if he was talking with me. He could be back looking at the CB like a TV right now, man. Maybe he figured he better go play the piano or something like that, because right about now, if I got Mother Nature, that's about all he can do besides go watch some afternoon shows there, Break.
That's what you said. That's how it went down to my receiver. I guarantee most told you. Number 15, man, Motormouth Mall, cruising, Break.
I slow key just in case anybody come out, because if he's out there, he knows who I'm talking about. If he's out there, he definitely knows who I'm talking about. I ain't going to mention no names. I ain't going to make nobody famous, but that one dude knows. He definitely knows. If he's listening, that's who I'm talking about, Motormouth Mall, that Break.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, you ain't going to mention any names, but he knows if he's listening. He knows who you're talking about. Check it out.
I slow key just in case anybody come out, because if he's out there, he knows who I'm talking about. If he's out there, he definitely knows who I'm talking about. I ain't going to mention no names. I ain't going to make nobody famous, but that one dude knows. He definitely knows. If he's listening, that's who I'm talking about, Motormouth Mall, that Break.
That's how that went down right there. Motormouth Mall, cruising with the instant replay in the wonderful world of sound. Your West Coast under-modulated beast got up.
Yeah, the way you came back with that Watergate, he'd be hard-pressed to even key up and talk right now, man. You went 30 dB into the corner. I don't know if you ever seen these 980s, but they go 30, then they go to dB. You're at the dB, got this thing lit up like a Christmas tree, and usually there's only a few guys up here, man. There's only a few guys up here that could key with me when I got them kind of numbers in my radio, man, and most of them guys ain't one of them. You know, I call myself number 15, but my Uncle Switchblade, he calls me number 5. You know, I'm somewhere in there between 5 and 15, but here's what it is, man. Most of these guys, when I got the DBs in my radio like that, man, all they could do is look at their TV there, Break.
Yeah, 10-4. You're up at 30 dB over here, too. Yeah, all the way up into 30 dB, up in a cherry patch, and you dropping a hammer over here. So, yeah, I pretty much have a feeling we got us a pipeline right now. I don't think anybody out there is going to get up in there between us. I put that out there because it's an invitation for somebody to get up in the mix. somebody on the west side or somebody on the east side. If they can get up in the mix, let them get up in the mix. It's all good. Hey, number 15 man, Motormouth Mall, looking around your hood, break me.
Yeah, 410 on the invitation. 410 on the invitation for somebody to try to get in there, man. I tell you what, I'm sitting down here with all the equipment. I got the washer, the dryer running. The old lady fired that stuff up, and everything's running cool as a cucumber, man. The driver, shit, that thing's an icicle. I got two them switching supplies in the power supply for it. That thing warms up a little bit, but I tell you what, this driver's a damn icicle. A little one coming out the back. The front's kind of cool, but man, everything's running cool, man. The big box is running cool. Like I said, I ain't even pushing nothing. I rolled it back down. Usually, if I'm out there fighting, I roll it up. But right about now, I'm just cruising it there, Brick.
I just rolled in 95 dB. Hey, I rolled in 95 dB of attenuation. I got an attenuator on the input of the SDR, so I can turn the RF down and up. Oh, you know, not up, but I can turn it down coming into the SDR. And I rolled up 95 dB of attenuation, and I still heard you up in the break.
Yeah, 410 reminds me of the time. This is back before Armageddon. Connected, I still heard him. And I think that was on the old station with the small antenna. I had the damn coax disconnect. I can't remember what I was doing, man, but I still heard him up in there. And that, like I said, that was before he upgraded his station with that big monster, with that big monster transformer and transformer outside. I never got to see the end results, but I know he built a big pad for a big-ass transformer. I can only imagine what he's got going on over there, man. He definitely got himself a big old radio station out there like no other there, Break.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, sure does. Yeah, you know, that's what you got to do is you got to take whatever transformer you have from the power company, you know, if it's whatever it is, you got to get the same transformer and put it back to back. So you feed theirs into yours, and then yours, you come right back up at the same voltage, and then take all that current, rectify it, and go and filter it, and then dump it right into your box. That's how you do it. And that way you can be all you can be. You can get all you can get, and you can be all you can be. Until they figure out how to make free energy physics a break.
Yeah, no doubt about that. When they figure out free energy, they'll kill the guy. When they figure out free energy, they'll kill the guy. Like the 200 mile per gallon carburetor, and the guy with the water powered car, this and that. You know, all them guys with them mysterious deaths. All them guys that mess with them big companies suddenly die mysterious deaths. There, Break.
Yeah, 10-4, absolutely. Yeah, a good friend of mine was really a believer in that free energy physics stuff, and you know, he worked on some projects, and he was dead set on believing that there was a such thing as something for nothing. But he passed away, and I never saw it go anywhere. So personally, I never saw any of that kind of stuff. But I heard all the stories. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, 410. Yeah, the big guys don't want you cutting in on their cash cow. The big guys sure as hell don't want you cutting in our cash cow. You know, like the drug companies, this and that. You know, you start messing with their money, man, they'll get all mafioso on you. Next thing you know, you're digging up petunias in your grave there, Break.
Exactly. You don't want to be pushing daisies. You don't want to be pushing daisies, that's for doggone sure. Not yet. That's all going to happen soon enough. But don't need to push the issue. I owe it to you one more time. Number 15, man, Motormouth Mall. Cruising this thing, got down.
Yeah, 410, no doubt about it, man. All right, let me pull this thing up, pull it out, man. Obviously not because I have to, because I guess I'm going to go back and sit there and watch a little bit of TV or something, man. We got a little bit of rain out here today, so I ain't going to be doing much outside. I'll just be sitting around catching up on some reruns and some stuff, man. It's been a pleasure, always a pleasure. Hey, I'm going to sit on back. I guess I'll leave this thing cruising, walk back upstairs, rewind what I was watching, maybe sip on a little something, enjoy my day, enjoy your day. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Mr. West Coast Beast, man. You still got that mall down. You ain't got to go nowhere, just like I ain't got to go nowhere, but I'm going to go. Hey, Motormouth Mall, number 15's back out. I see.
Number 15, yeah, no, I have to go to the hardware store. I got to buy some parts and some bits and pieces for something I'm building over here on this end, so I got to get out of here. I was actually going to go to the hardware store before I fired up the radio, but I saw a little bit of skip roll, and I thought, well, maybe I should spike the mic once real fast, get a bit of talk time in, and then I can mosey on my way. So I appreciate you being up in there, appreciate you taking control of my radio, and have a good day out there. Enjoy your Sunday to its absolute fullest. Told you one more time. In number 15, man, 434, Motormouth Mall, looking around New Jersey. Once more, I got down. I'll see you. I ain't gonna key down no more. I'm not going because I gotta go. I'm just going because I gotta go to the hardware store. I'll see you. Bye.
A man told me before that concrete waits on no man, and neither does Mother Nature. So you got to get it when you can, man. You got to get the concrete done when you can, otherwise it'll harden. And the same thing with the Mother Nature. You got to get in there and talk while you can, because she ain't gonna wait on no man. Motormouth Mall. I'll see.
That was a wise man right there. A lot of truth. Ain't no doubt about that. You couple that with the old adage, you don't get something for nothing. No such thing as Santa Claus, and no such thing as a free lunch. That's some words of wisdom. All right, take care of 7-3s. We'll catch you another time another way. Take care. I'm back out. I ain't going to key no more. I'm going to relinquish this station. I'm going to relinquish this frequency back to the west side. Have a good day, and we'll do it another time another way. Motormouth Mall, stepping, and I'm gone.
Fortunately, I got a key again, and I got to prove you wrong, man. The old lady does Uber Eats, and last night she came home with $100 worth of free Mexican food. Hey, Motormouth Mall, last night the old lady does Uber Eats, she came home with $100 worth of free Mexican food. Somebody called, canceled orders, she even got paid to do it, but I got free food. I got me a free lunch, got me a free dinner, and I guess I'll have a free dinner today, maybe tomorrow, Motormouth. I'm back quiet.
Well, I guess I stand corrected. I guess I stand corrected there. All right. Hey, number 15, man, take care. 7-3s. Motormouth Mall. Got down. Enjoy the Mexican food. I love Mexican food, man. I tell you what, we eat a lot of Mexican food out here in Cali. You know, if it ain't steaks and ribeyes and all that stuff, then we do well, we like a lot of Italian too, but a lot mostly Mexican. If we go out to eat out somewhere, it's usually either a good steakhouse or Mexican to break. Anyway, take care. 7-3s. I'm out.
Hey, you and me too. I'll see.
Click.
148, I'm in New Jersey. Stop putting me in New York. Motormouth Mall, 148, my guard, Ray Bray.
I'm sorry about that 148. You see, you're in New Jersey. Stop putting you in New York. What is a 148 New York? I think I thought, and I don't know how I got that in my head, but I got to get that out of my head. You're in New Jersey. Hey, 148. You are in New Jersey. I got that straight to break.
Yeah, 148 in New York, that's one of Dave's personal friends. That's a Dave May guy, but you're talking to 148 in New Jersey. But yeah, 148 in New York, that's one of Dave's personal buddies and one of the Dave May guys. Take care, Motormouth Mall, 15 with that Nichols, back quiet.
410, okay, that's why I get them confused, you know, all these 148s, and the 148 in New York is a friend of Dave Mays, and the 148 in New Jersey is a different 148, and so, yeah, I knew there was a 148 up in there. I don't know how come I put them in, I don't know why I put them in New York. Well, I do now.
Yeah, he's usually on 28, he's usually on 28. All right, I'm out your way, out your ear, I'll see you.
All right, catch you later.
Nasty in New Jersey said I didn't get to 28 on the top side of Cali. Good afternoon around the top side of Cali. Nasty, low down Pete, New Jersey, back on the mail.
Hey, Nasty, how come you couldn't hear Northern California? Hey, Nasty, how come you couldn't hear Northern California? You said you had a hard time hearing Northern California. How come you can't hear no? Bye, Nasty.
You know why I couldn't hear California? Hey, Motormouth Mall, you know why I couldn't hear the top side of Cali? Because you had that thing in my radio. Good afternoon to you, Nasty. Good afternoon, Motormouth Mall. Nasty, but low down Pete, New Jersey, my fishbowl with an wave was on the mail.
10-4-10. I appreciate you waving out here, too. By the way, and Nasty, I got a little bit of a playback here. Forgive the end, because I kind of hit my finger was resting on the PTT switch, but check this out.
You know why I couldn't hear California? Hey, Motormouth Mall, you know why I couldn't hear the top side of Cali? Because you had that thing in my
Papa Nectar, big old hammer. Hey, Nasty, have a good day. Blessings, good graces. Off to the hardware store I go. Motormouth Mall cruising. I'm out. I'll see ya.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, when you got up, I put it right back down. Hey, Motormouth Mall, when you got up, I put it right back down on the low side of my driver. Look at your radio, Motormouth Mall. Nasty and but low down Pete in my fishbowl. Step clean to go.
Ooh, I heard that click. You stepped from the low side to the high side and made a big difference around my side. Check this out one time. Hey, Nasty, watch this before I go. Watch this.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, when you got up, I put it right back down. Hey, Motormouth Mall, when you got up, I put it right back down on the low side of my driver. Look at your radio, Motormouth Mall. Nasty and but low down Pete in my fishbowl. Step clean to go.
And there you go. That's what I heard. That's how it went down in the world of sound. No, to you one more time, Nasty. Have a good day. Better tomorrow. Enjoy the work week out there, and we'll catch you a little bit later on. Enjoy your Sunday to its fullest. Nasty, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Off to the hardware store. I'll see you. Bye. Bye.
Mall, Stroker, Motor, Boston, 383, Beantown's looking at you.
Sweet, 383 Beantown. That thing sounds good. Holy cow, coming out of Boston. Watch this here real fast.
Mall, Stroker, Motor, Boston, 383, Beantown's looking at you.
There you go, Stroker Motor around Beantown, 383, Motormouth Mall. Looking back around Boston, they got down breaker.
I've been trying to
They ask him what's bigger than a 383. I didn't get that handle off of the motor though. I got it off of one of the old Radio Shack radios, the 430, the TRC 434 Navajo. Hey, Motormouth Mall. I'll see.
410, I like 468s, 572s, and 633s. But there ain't nothing wrong with the 434. Hey, 434, well, you got that off the Navajo 434, and 383 got that. He's working that stroker motor over there. He's working that stroker, 383 stroker motor. That's what he got up in there, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down.
You get that on the Watergate right there. Motormouth Mall, you on the Watergate right now? Not there.
Yeah, 10-4, I got the gate rolling. You're up in here. We're at, this is the first gate of the day, and we're at 52 minutes. Hey, 383, first gate of the day, so 091023A, and it's 52 minutes into the gate to break.
2 minutes in, got it when you said it. Motormouth Mall, smoking in Boston, 383, waving and stepping.
And 383, sure appreciate that good sound and audio you got rolling up in there from Boston. That's for doggone sure. 383, Motormouth Mall, cruising.
Hello, Motormouth Mall, waving a hand out there, Motormouth Mall.
Waving right back there on New Jersey. Good to hear you up in there as well. I got to get out the door. I got to go to the hardware store, but I did want to say hello to you one time while you rolled up in there, break.
148 on the boardwalk said go to the hardware store. And Motormouth Mall, go to the hardware store. 148 on the boardwalk is gone.
410, 148, you said go to the hardware store. Hey, 148, you said go to the hardware store. Hey, 148, you got that mall down. I'll see you.
Like a whole lot of 0 to 30 dBs in the blink of an eye. Bud.
30 dBs is a lot of dBs as a break. I don't believe that for a second. I think that's a Mother Nature, I think Mother Nature just, she's spoofing your radio there, break.
I'm operating the 7300 and you're doing 50 dBs at my house right now on my 8-element cubicle quad.
50? Holy smokes. On an ICOM 7300 and a cubicle quad? Holy cow, that thing's working good for you, the break.
That's right, big 8-element cubicle quad from Lightning Antennas pointed right at you, and they got me at 50 dBs. Right here on the 7300, you're smoking in Boston.
410. Well, that's a whole lot of dBs. Lightning cubicle quad is working. Well, you got to put it down here around Santa Maria, California. I guarantee tell you the break.
Texting with your friend Radio DX1 Bill right now.
410. Check this out. I got a playback for you here real fast. You can hear how that thing's doing one more time again. Watch.
Texting with your friend Radio DX1 Bill right now.
There you go. That's you right there, right now. Motormouth Mall cruising.
Who thought an ICOM 7300 could sound like that? Stroke a motor, step it.
Hey, stroke a motor. They can sound pretty good. They're just they got an absolute bandwidth you got to work between. But you put some good audio into them, they'd sound pretty good. I got a 7300 over here. I haven't used much, but I did find a pretty good combination for it. Was the stock mic into the UR6QW 8-band analog processor, and that worked really good. It was a good combination break.
Well, this is the ASY modded 7300 going with a little bit of Behringer rack gear, the Yamaha mixing board, and that
Yeah, Tim, you got my bootlegger. You got the bootlegger's board up in there. All right. Well, yeah, it's working good for you. Don't swell his head up over it. I mean, just because it's working, but you know where that came from, right?
Yeah, 10-4, I know. I heard all about it there. I bought this radio already done off of eBay, but I would have rather gotten one of yours.
10-4. Well, I appreciate that. Well, that's why you got the bandwidth. You got the bandwidth fixed up on that radio, and it's working real good. So very cool. What do you dead key that thing at? Oh, well, I should say, what kind of driver you got?
I'm only driving a little 8-pill Tech 9 with just the radio, dead keying about 7, swinging to about $1.30.
10-4 and dead keying 7, swinging to $1.30, and the little Tech 9 driver is working for you. All right, good deal. It's definitely swinging, it's working, it's walking and talking. Ain't no doubt about that. You got that thing doing this thing.
Well, Motormouth Ball, I'm happy to be hearing you and not that Fireball, because I'm tired of listening to him. Right.
410 on not hearing Fireball out there. He probably got bigger fish to fry over there than to worry about me. He gives me far too much time in his head for free, so hopefully he's taking a break and taking care of things that are a little bit more pressing, a little bit more important around his radio. That break.
That's right. I keep telling him. He says he's got 35 miles of water.
You know, what gets him out so good is his RF rides along my coax. He tries to steal the ground system off my coax to break.
I knew there had to be a reason why that boy was doing so good. He's picking up some tricks and tips from Motormouth Mall.
10-4. Yeah, I've noticed his audio changed a little bit over the course of the time. It's getting better. It's actually getting better. He stopped shoving the microphone so far down his throat and stopped sounding like he spit into the microphone after we started calling him Sylvester. He started backing off the microphone a little bit more, so he sounded better. So it's only a matter of time now. He'll probably take the next plunge, but like I said, he's got bigger fish to fry.
Well, he used to be John Denver, right? You figured John Denver would know not to chew the microphone.
You would think. But that's right, he did go by John Denver. That's right.
I just moved these Scott and Biggie filaments back up on the Ghost Rider Applejack. I'm going 10-7. I love y'all, but...
All right, we can't talk about him. He's not out here. I don't want to... we're not rolling any bogus fives. I want to make sure everybody knows that we're not cutting his lips off. You know, he gets out there and talks about me all the time, and he's cutting my lips off no matter who I'm talking to. And no matter who he's talking to, he's always cutting my lips off. But I ain't going to talk about him, and I'm certainly not going to say I'm cutting his lips off, because I don't know where he is, or if he's out there. I would imagine that if he was out there, I'd probably know it. So no bogus fives. I want to clarify that. No bogus fives. Break.
I'm going 10-7, man. Me and my boy finna get ready to watch the Pittsburgh Steelers. Put it on y'all later. See you, click.
Catch you later. And Mother Nature turned, she's going down to Woody Woodpecker down there in Florida, and I'm losing the conditions. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. A 383 stroker, take care, 7.3s. Everybody on the east side, 434 up in there, 148. Y'all take care. Have a good day. We'll catch you another time, another way. Off to the hardware store I go. I got down. I'll see you. Bye.
671 from New York to 73s.
73, 671, New York, as in the 671 motor. all the good stuff coming from the East Coast. Ain't no doubt about that. You got 148 radios, you got 671 blowers, you got 383 stroker motors, and Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down.
24. Nasty in the woodpecker show. Woody Woodpecker, 273.
Hey, Woody Woodpecker, I don't have the conditions down that way, and I'm not looking that way, but I'll say hello to you, Woody Woodpecker, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy. Motor Mouth Mall says, good morning. I'm out.
And here I am faking 383 broke.
Wow, that audio's awesome.
Did you hear me talking to John?
Yeah, got some good conditions going today. All
Man, Sidewinder. Hey, Dave. Is that you up in there, Brink?
Hell yeah. And now?
Yeah, Bill.
Nice.
Man, that's smooth audio. Smooth, bodacious, heavy, clean, clear audio. I got down, and that sounded good. I think I got that on the recording. Let me just double check over here. I think I got that little bit on the recording.
Radio. Did you hear me talking to John?
Yeah, got some good conditions going today. All
Wow.
and now?
Yeah, Bill.
Nice.
Man, beautiful audio right there. Motor Mouth Mall. Cruising this thing one fat watt at a time. I got down, breaker.
Okay, John, good to hear you in there again. Radio DX1 out here outside of Boston. Yeah, some pretty good conditions going there. Breaking.
Radio DX1 outside of Boston with some beautiful audio, some beautiful Mother Nature dug on it. Holy smokes. Real good conditions, real good copy. Good to hear you up in there with that beautiful sound, Break.
That's my neighbor.
Yes, sir. Yep. Good conditions here. Really good. A couple of
Says, that's my neighbor. Well, you guys got it going on, that's for sure. Appreciate you hearing both of you roll up in my radio like that. And that was funny. I was just fixing to get out of here and go to the hardware store, and man, that was some icing on the cake there, Break.
Yeah, we got a live video gate going right now too, so you know where that is up there on you.
And Bill, he's got us on the water gate out there. You'll have to show.
Hey, Radio DX1. You say you got a live video gate up in there as well. I'll have to check that out. And I think that's under the Radio DX1 on YouTube there. I'll check it out. Check this out. While you get the live gate rolling, I'm going to push you up on there one more time. Watch this. Here it goes.
Yeah, we got a live video gate going right now too, so you know where that is up there on you.
And Bill, he's got us on the water gate out there.
There you go. That was the comparison in audio between two different stations. Hey, Radio DX1. I like that audio.
Come on, Johnny, you're gonna make his head swell.
Yeah, it's a little live radio that we did ourselves and, feeding it directly and got some external audio equipment. You know how it goes.
Yeah, well, you did a good job on it. The external audio works real well, and your neighbor 383 said, hey, John, you're going to swallow his head to break.
Hey, neighbor. Careful there, buddy.
But he's still a mud puppy, I'm concerned.
Oh, you know Mud Puppy. He ain't no Mud Puppy, I guarantee tell you that, there, Break.
Cuba, if you're talking to North Carolina, you're not looking at me, man. You're looking at the mighty deep. I'm in the south.
All right, Motor Mouth Mall, good to hear you in there. We'll catch you around. I'm going to get out of here for a little bit. 73's out there on the west side. Radio station DX1, northeast corner, Boston.
Hey.
Again. Radio DX1, northeast corner on Boston. We'll catch you a little bit later on. Appreciate the bump down in the world of sound. Take in a couple minutes out of your busy schedule to spike the mic and look upon the west side. Radio DX1, Boston, Motor Mouth Mall, your west coast. Undermodulated beast working the Spalding broadcast facility out of Studio 3B here on the central coast of California. I'm out.
Good. Good cruising the frequencies with you, Motormouth Mall. Have yourself a fine day out there, California. 383 town, waving and moving on.
And that's really true. Appreciate the bump down. Appreciate you taking some time out there, too. And you two neighbors out there dropping a hammer out here on my neck of the woods and sounding absolutely superb. You got these studio monitors. Well, they're not studio monitors. They're stage monitors. There's these two 15-inch two-way stage monitors dancing around the floor over here. And you sound real good. Keep on with it. Keep it on. Take care. We'll see you. Your West Coast under Modulated Beast. Got down. And by the way, I'm going to turn off this last little thing I was playing with. I don't know if you still got the gate rolling there, the Radio DX1, but check this out. I'm going to turn this off right here. I was playing with a little bit of a something or other on this end. No idea if it's going to work or, what kind of an effect it actually has in the grand scheme of things. But I'll go ahead and turn it back on again right now and see what that does right there. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast under Modulated Beast. Off to the hardware store I go.
All right. Catch you later. Good morning over there on the west side. Smoking East Carolinas. I'm checking in this morning. Good morning, Motormouth Mall, your Modulated Beast. Old Skyhawk in the Carolinas waving at break.
Port into Skyhawk. I got Chip in there too. As I walk out the door, I want to say hello and good afternoon time to you, Skyhawk, Motormouth Mall waving. Enjoy your day, your Sunday to its fullest, and we'll catch you another time, another way. I got to walk out the door and get to the hardware store because I got to get back here in time to get some stuff done before I got to get out of here and go this afternoon somewhere else. So anyway, catch you later on. Have a good day. Skyhawk, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast under Modulated Beast. Got down.
3 times is considered a QSO. Well, I did it about a dozen. I'll see you.
Right, that's right. 3 keys constitutes a QSO, and you done got up in there time after time after time in fine fashion. They got down.
Yeah, it's a big
Uncle Remus, Tobacco Road, Tobacco Fields. Come on, man.
Uncle Remus, I got you up in there too. You smoking there, Uncle Remus, Motormouth Mall, looking around Tobacco Road. You got that mall down, Uncle Remus. Your West Coast Beast got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, Uncle Remus said, have these.
Motormouth Mall. How about that Motormouth Mall there, that West Coast? You got a copy in the 176 up here in the northeast corner.
There, Uncle Remus, take care of 7-3s and have a great day. We will catch you another time, another way. I'll be out here later on. I got to get a few things done first. I got to go to the store. I got to put something together, and then if I got some free time, I'll come back out here one more time again. Uncle Remus, take care of 7-3s, 176. I heard you too, but I got to go. I'll see you. Your West Coast Beast. Back out. 10-7. Bye.
317 by himself this time. You can say bye-bye to Uncle Remus too. Motormouth Mall 317 said bye.
We're down to 317. You said I could say bye to 317 while you're all by yourself, and bye to Uncle Remus too. You said, 317, take care of 7-3s. I ain't gonna come back no more. I'll see you. Bye.
Click.